Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. It's our boys quarterfinal game of this EDC quarterfinal doubleheader. The number 1 seeded Davies Eagles, which is also the number 2 team in the state, 19-2 overall, 18-2 in EDC play, will take on Grand Forks Central, the number 8 seed, who was 8-14 overall, 7-13 in EDC play. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, get on to IrieINS.com. A look at the boys' side of this EDC tournament. Well, here's how games started for the boys on Saturday in the play-in round. Valley City falling to North 98-58. South over Wapaton 65-59. And then Central, an 8 seed, defeating a 9 seed 60-51. That puts Central against Davies here tonight. Shanley, the 5 seed, playing in Grand Forks against Red River. Number 7 South against number 2 Cheyenne. Number 6 North against West Fargo. We'll have that game on yourliveevent.com. And then the winners of those games will play Thursday at 5:30 and 7:15 in the EDC semifinals. Losing teams will go into a losers out game for a chance to still qualify for state. Those games begin at 2 and 3:45. We'll have them for you here on yourliveevent.com. Let's take a break in our Irie Insurance pregame show. We will be back with more.
Save the date for the Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. New this year, music from Post-Traumatic Funk Syndrome, the Freddie Justice Hypnotist, the Traveling Escape Room, Nick the Magician for Youth Day, Senior Day, Free Family Friday, the Red Letter Band, the Woodpicks, racing, and so much more. NormanCountyFair.com. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. It is where summer begins and the fun never ends.
Everybody's gonna be there. Red River Valley Speedway. What a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Friday night racing returns this spring. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information.
Red River Valley Speedway. The fastest high bank dirt track in the upper Midwest.
Let the team at Taxman help prepare your taxes and answer any of your tax-related questions. From financial planning, payroll services, and retirement planning, Taxman focuses on your unique tax, accounting, and consulting needs. For expert, affordable service from accountants that care about you with a combined 200 years of experience, choose Taxman. Open year-round with offices in Fargo and Moorhead. For more information, go online to fmtaxman.com.
Back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, Grand Forks Central against Davies, EDC quarterfinal matchup. Davies has been a program with a lot of success the last few years, and this one no exception. Just 2 losses of the season, one of them against Cheyenne, 74-67, against West Fargo, 86-83. In fact, their only 2 losses mirror the schedule of their girl counterparts. The Davies girls team, their only 2 losses against those same opponents. In fact, I believe part of double headers in those occurrences. But after that loss for Davies on February 5th, they since have won games on the 7th, 12th, 15th, 19th, 23rd, and 24th. So they finished their season strong. Their regular season finale was against Central, a 78-54 win. They did face Central twice this season, the other time a 79-43 victory. For Grand Forks Central, their season and their final month of the season not going the way that Coach Carlson would have liked for his team. They started with the win, lost 3, won 2, lost 4. In fact, that win in the EDC playing game on Saturday, 60-51, snapped that 4-game losing streak. Grand Forks Central 7-13 in EDC play this season. We'll take one last break here at Irie Insurance pregame show. Come back to meet your starting lineups. It's high school playoff basketball on yourliveevent.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
See Jared Hansen in Larimore, your agent with answers.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Sanford Health. Here for all. Here for good.
And we are back at our Irie Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's turn over to the PA announcer for your starting lineups.
Tonight's first round matchup features the visiting Grand Forks Central Knights and your Davies Eagles. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student-athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponents and the officials. Let's meet tonight's officials, certified by the North Dakota High School Activities Association, Chris Heisey, Todd Rowe, and Jordan Rowe. Let's meet the Eagle cheerleaders, Cameron Hendricks, Addie Jarso, Makaya Savageau, Zoe Tidd, Jay Gutter, and Gretchen Wadholm. They're coached by Acacia Wetstein. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Knights. A 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Jack Zimmer. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Ross Wilbur. A 6'3" sophomore, number 12, Eric Kay. A 6'3" senior, number 15, Sam Strandell. And a 6-foot senior, number 20, Evan Whalen. Head coach for the Knights is Dan Carlson, assisted by Dustin Olpen, John Norton, and Jordan LePlank. And now, let's meet the home team on the scoreboard, your Davies Eagles. A 6-foot freshman, number 3, Mason Clabo. A 6-foot senior, number 4, Ian Machbaker. A 5'11" junior, number 11, Raymond Brown. A 6'8" junior, number 24, Max Crosley. And a 6'6" senior, number 25, Evan Van Dam. Your head coach, Mark Manson. Assisted by Jay Cook, Andre Zimga, Matt Quintus, Matt White, Brad Heidelbaugh.
And those are your starting lineups here for tonight's game. Let's take a break. We'll be back with the opening tip. Actually, let's keep it right here for the opening tip because they are ready to go. 18 minutes will go up on a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Davies, number 2 team in the state, last basketball poll of the season against Grand Forks Central. And the tip is won back by the Knights. Wilbur with the basketball, comes to Simmers into the corner, able to find Strandwell. Back to the hands of Wilbur, and a clear plan right off this possession for Grand Forks Central. They want quick ball movement, but Davies able to pick it up. It's a steal for Frostley. Tried to feed up court to Clabo and taken back the other way for the Knights. Ball comes to the corner. Whalen with the basketball, skips across, finds Simmers for 3, hits it. And the Knights are on the scoreboard first. A 3-0 lead for Grand Forks Central. At the girls' side of this doubleheader earlier, a 69-21 win for the Davies girls. At the 3 at the other end is good for Mason Clabo. So Davies able to answer right back. Davies girls, they will play Friday against West Fargo, who defeated Shanley 54-52. North girls will play against that Deacons team. 3 for Central, good. Wilbur hits the 3. 9 points so far here in the first minute and change as a fadeaway good for Moschenbacher. 6-5 the score. Here comes Central with the basketball, handled by Payne to the corner. Simmers, three, good. Jack Simmers, a pair of threes. And the Knights have the lead, 9-5. And shot at the other end for Davies. Mason Clabo has 5. Central leads by a pair, 9-7. Drive in the lane, missed shot for Payne. Ball gets picked up by Davies, and we're going to get a foul called against Central. Jack Simmers with the lead. With the foul. His team with the lead, though, 16 to go here in the first half. Moschenbacher with the ball from the post, goes back beyond the arc. Clabo for three, good! Second made three for Clabo, and the home Davies Eagles will take the lead 10-9. Time out on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
10-9, Davies leads Grand Forks Central on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Mason Clabo, 8 points, has scored the last 5 for Davies. Central facing full court defense, inbound to Strandwell. Back to the near side. Strandwell with the ball, long pass to Simmers. Simmers opened up scoring with a three. Will feed to the post to Payne. Payne off the glass, misses. Ball tipped back towards the basket, then swatted the other way by Frostley. Raymond Brown handles for the Eagles, dribbles along the baseline, will turn it over. Simmers with the steal. Simmers leads the charge, and a block shot from Clabo. Ball out of bounds, came off the fingers of Moschenbacher. And it's Central's basketball, 15-22 left to go in the first half. Baseline, Simmers, inbounds. Able to find Whalen. Now to Simmers. Simmers guarded by Clabo. Both winning both games in the regular season, both meetings going to the Davies Eagles. Central looking to pull a big upset here in the first round, and driving to the lane was Wilbur. Ball gets taken away, fed to Clabo, and he's denied. Simmers back on defense, sends this one out of bounds. Jack Simmers has been up and down the court for the Knights early in this game. He's their lead scorer with 6. Just a 10-9 contest. Moschenbacher at the baseline, worked back to Clabo. Nice move by Clabo. 12-9. The lead for Davies, and a steal. Moschenbacher the steal, and he is going to be fouled, and it's on the ground. Strandwell called for the foul. His first, team's first. So Strandell called for the foul. Moschenbacher with the ball, splits the defense and sends a high pass. Tennyford Van Dam will go out of bounds. Inbound goes to Strandell. Strandell able to break the defense to Payne. Payne misses the hook shot. Rebound two-handed by Van Dam. And stolen back by Simmers. Simmers tried to pass to Payne. Said the ball gets taken back by Davies, and at the other end, Moschenbacher with 2. 14-9 the score. Davies leads, and Davies will get it back. Crossley the steal. Fadeaway shot off the glass and in for two. Two more for Mason Clabo. 16-9 the score. It's been a scoring run here for the Davies Eagles. 12 for Clabo. Here comes a three. Strandell with the three. That will end the scoring drought for Grand Forks Central. Makes it a 16-12 game. Davies wants to answer back with the three. Van Dam hits it. 3 made threes this half so far for Davies. 4 made threes for Grand Forks Central. And we're going to get some substitutions coming. Daniel York will come in for Davies. Caden Broflat will come in. Raymond Brown, by the way, was called for a foul there. His first, team's first. Alex Proctor also in for Davies. Central with the basketball. Strandell with the ball. Now to Whalen. Back to Strandell on the near side. And out of bounds at the baseline was Simmers. Actually, Broflat will be called for a foul. His first, team second, both teams with 2 fouls apiece. 12:49 left to play in the first half. Ball gets inbounded to Wilbur, closed in by Proctor. Will go to Simmers and swatted out of his hands by Mason Clabo. 12:42 to go in the first half. Ball inbounded to Strandell. Strandell back to Simmers, back inside to Payne. Payne denied, ball loose, picked up by Clabo. Here comes Clabo to the basket and finishes. Second time Clabo's had that move around the rim. Will put in 2 more points. 21-12 the score. 12:26 left to go in the first half. We'll take a break. Back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
On a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Davies 21, Grand Forks Central 12. Mason Clabo 14 points. 2 big moves at the basket, forcing Central to take a timeout. Strandell with the ball will come to Simmers. Simmers to drive, and we're going to get a foul before that. Daniel York, his first, team's third. Foul on the ground. Simmers with the ball. Skips across. Strandell to drive. Held up. Comes to Strandell. Shovel pass. Back to Simmers. 3. Batted around. Won't land. Rebound Payne. Shot left side will miss. That was Strandell, another 3-point attempt. And now the ball right side, Wilbur. Wilbur drives, lobs it up, won't get it. And the ball will go to Davies. Handled by Clabo, has a game high 14 points. Tries to hook it in, won't land. He lands in the stands. His team hanging on to the basketball. And a foul called against Ross Wilbur. Wilbur's first, 3rd foul for the Knights. Levi Olson into the game for Davies. And Davies will inbound the ball. Moschenbaker Throws a pass, came off a Knight. Knight's able to take it away. Into the corner, Strandell. Shot good. Leo Strandell hits two. 21-14, 7-point lead for Davies. Approaching 11 minutes left in the first half. Levi Olson will draw a foul. Sam Strandell called for his second personal, fourth team foul. Both teams making some substitutions. And Grand Forks Central winning a play-in game on Saturday for the chance here to play against Davies. Ball inbounded, comes to Proctor, misses the shot. Leo Strandell with the rebound. Central with the ball. Whalen from the corner, feeds inside to Eric Payne, who hits two. 21-16, Central down by 5. Moschenbaker commanding the offense. Will come to Brown. Back to the near side, Moschenbaker, no-look shovel pass to Brown. He pulls up for three, doesn't land. Rebound, put back, misses for Olson. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Davies. Van Dam will come back into the game for the Eagles. Eagles have been back and forth. We're back and forth early with Central. Ball in the corner. Strandell three, misses. Rebound tipped and picked up by Mason Clabo. Clabo loses his footing. Able to go to Ian Moschenbaker. Moschenbaker works it over to Proctor. Three off the heel of the basket. Rebound cradled in by Jonas. Jonas having it for the Knights as he checks into the game for the first time. Clabo handles on the near wing. Comes to Proctor, thought about the deep three to Brown. Brown looks around, comes back to Moschenbaker. To the near side, Clabo three, misses. Rebound two-handed by Whalen. Whalen fouled, I believe will be Alex Proctor. That'll be Van Dam, his first personal fourth team foul. .9:37 left to play in the first half. Knights bringing the ball up court. Head along the wing by Strandell. To the right side, Jonas three off the iron. Rebound picked up, handed off to Strandell. Shot will miss. Ball gets picked up by Brown, and the Davies Eagles have the basketball. And a three from the corner for Clabo, and three more for Davies. 24-16 the score. Time on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan with you in the EDC quarterfinals, our second of two we've had for you on the air here tonight. Davies girls a big win over North. Boys looking to complete the doubleheader sweep. Jonas inbounds. Will come back to him. Almost loses his dribble. Clabo reached inside, ball out of bounds. Will stay with Grand Forks Central. Central trying to make some substitutions. Simmers back into the game. Also back in will be Eric Payne. Trying to get you some scores for games at the half. And the fun part about tournament time is just that every game is just so intermingled, obviously, as to who your next opponent is, especially when you're in a double elimination tournament as the ball comes low to Payne, and one for Eric Payne. Evan Van Dam, second personal, 5th team foul, 8:38 left to play in the half. It's about the point where Central has settled in on the game, as the three-point play won't be completed for Payne. You know, Davies will get in front by double figures. Central will get themselves within 6, and a nice run back at the other end for Davies. Both teams about a couple stops away from really swaying this game with Moschenbacher, an NBA 3, 27-18 the score. And a steal from Moschenbacher, layup attempt will miss, no foul called. Fans thought there should have been one. Strandell with the ball. Will feed to Strandell. Leo Strandell across the Payne, lays it in for 2. 2 for Payne, 27-20 the score. And again, 7 points within 6 or 7 points for Grand Forks. Brown on the left side. Comes on the high-low, missed shot for Frostley. Central with the basketball. Simmers to Strandell to Payne in the big jam. Throws down 2, 27-22 the score, 7.5 to go in the first half. And a 3 off the iron for Brown. Ball handled by Simmers. Comes to Strandell, 17 on the shot clock for Central. Down by 5, closest they've been in a stretch. And it's Mason Clable put the ball out of bounds. Dan York will come in for Davies. Out will be Evan Van Dam, 7:02 left in the half. On a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Inbound to Strandell. Strandell to Wilbur. Wilbur the drive to the corner to Leo Strandell. Set back in motion, 2 on the shot clock. Shot in time and drained. Whalen puts up the big 3. 27-25 the score. 6:38 left in the half. Central's lead, Davies' lead down to 2. 3 from York in the corner will miss. Rebound two-handed by Simmers, but taken away by Brown, who finishes with the pair. And inching in front by 4 is Davies. And the ball just kept in bounce by the Knights. Strandell in the corner will toss back to Wilbur. Back to the near side. Simmers for 3. Won't land. Rebound Brown. Here comes Davies. 6 minutes, inside of 6 minutes to go in the first half. York drives off the iron. All sorts of cardinal around that basketball. And here comes Grand Forks Central. Strandell back at the circle. To the corner. Simmers tried to pass. Clabo has it. Clabo to the basket. Can't get 2. Rebound. Putback will miss. Frostley, though, is fouled. Will get 2 free throws. Los Wilbur's first, team's 5th. 5:32 left in the half. Frostley will shoot 2. And will miss the first. Waylon Chonas back in the game for Grand Forks Central. Next free throw, Frostley will get it for 2. 30-25. Davies with a 5-point lead on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Chonas with the ball. Gives it to Strandell. Strandell gets held up, tried to go to Payne, stolen away Moschenbaker with the ball to York. Back beyond the arc. Frosley 3 will miss. Rebound. York feeds to the cutter. Missed shot. Frosley again. 5 minutes left in the half. Central with the basketball. Long pass to Whalen. Thought about a 3. Will take the 3. In and out. Rebound. Simmers. Putback will miss. Claybo comes up with it for Davies. 3-point shooting has gone a little bit cold here for the Central Knights. Ball to Claybo. 15 on the shot clock. Claybo's contested shot into the hands of Payne, and we're going to see a foul called against Davies. York's second personal, 16 foul, 4:35 left in the half. Simmers with the ball. Lines up to Chonas in the corner. Back to Simmers. Inside to Payne. Payne gets it knocked away. Central keeps control of the basketball. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. 3 won't land for Strandell. Handled by Moschenbaker. Will come to Brown. And taken away by Central. Under 4 to play. This has been some up-tempo basketball here in this stretch. On the wing, Strandell. Goes to Simmers, 3. That one off the backboard. Claybo right there for the rebound. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the first half. We'll get our first half numbers coming up. Ball to York. Dan York with 2. 32-25 the score. Central looking to pick up some momentum. Ball gets tipped as it goes across half court. Payne will pick it up, and we're going to get a timeout, Central. Timeout, we'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
See your future come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
32-25. Davies leading Grand Forks Central, a 1 seed against an 8 seed here in the EDC quarterfinals. Whalen puts it inbounds. Jonas with the ball. Will come to Whalen. 4 on the shot clock. Handled by Simmers. To the corner, a dribble. Whalen will shoot, but it is a shot clock violation. 2:49 left to go in the first half. And Moschenbaker at the baseline to inbound. Will inbound to Brown. Comes to Moschenbaker, back beyond the arc. Claybo, 3, good. 4 made threes for Claybo. He has 20 here in the first half, a 10-point lead for the Davies Eagles, 35-25. And a steal for Davies. It was Frosley with the steal. And a foul call against Central as driving to the rim was Moschenbaker. Missed shot for Davies, becomes Central's basketball. And another big jam comes at the basket for Payne. 38-25 the score. 2 minutes left in the half. Moschenbaker comes to Brown. Back to Moschenbaker. Into the hands of Brown. To the corner. Claybo. Three! Another one! 5 threes made for Claybo in the half. 23 points in the first half for the freshman. 38-27 the score. Simmers a three. Will miss. Rebound York. York with the ball for Davies. Comes top of the key. 3 off the iron for Moschenbaker. Rebound Brown. To York. Ball taken away. Picked up by Wilbur. Now to Payne. 2 for Payne. Payne has 12. He leads Central in scoring, 38-29. Just over a minute to play. Ball into the hands of Claybo. Off the iron. Rebound picked up by Central. Handled by Simmers. And a charge called against Jack Simmers. Taking the charge was Mason Claybo. 54.3 left in the half. Raymond Brown will bring it up court for Davies. Skipped to Claybo. Claybo drives through the traffic, draws a foul. Evan Whalen called for his first, team 7th, but I believe it will be 2 nonetheless for Mason Claybo. 23 for Claybo here in the first half. Claybo is going to miss the first. Second will miss. Claybo blanked at the free throw line. Knights with the basketball. 35 seconds left. Wilbur guarded by York. Able to feed to Simmers. Comes to Strandell. Sam Strandell on the drive. Works itself to the corner to Wilbur. Wilbur's fouled by Raymond Brown. Brown's second, team 7th. So we will get some free throws coming for Ross Wilbur. Central had it closer early. Just down by 11, but they were within 6, 7, a good stretch there. They kept chipping away at the double-figure deficit. Wilbur misses the shot. It was the three-point shooting for Central, but now their shooting's gone cold. Their first 12 points all came from threes. Moschenbaker to Claybo. Claybo a three. Will miss. Put back. Good! Well, now they're going to decide if York's shot is good. And they won't count the shot. Our half ends. Davies 38, Central 29. First half numbers coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
See Jared Hansen in Larimore, your agent with answers.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Sanford Health. Here for all. Here for good.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota, There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs, auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers, banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available, welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Friday night racing returns this spring. Log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com for more information.
Red River Valley Speedway, the fastest high bank dirt track in the upper Midwest.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Our score at the half on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Davies 38, Grand Forks Central 29. Davies led by a 23-point first half performance by Mason Clabo. Davies got the scoring started first. Actually, it was Central got the scoring started first. It was an early barrage of threes on both sides. Davies would get in front by double figures. Central would hit some big timely threes. It would be back and forth. That hump for Central was really about 5 or 6 points for a stretch there. Then with about 6:38 left to play in the first half, it was Eric Payne who made it a 2-point game, 27-25, and Davies able to finish on a 13-2 scoring run to close out the first half to take this lead. Numbers for Grand Forks Central: Eric Payne, 12 points. Jack Simmers with 6. Ross Wilbur with 3. Sam Strandell with 3. Evan Whalen with 3. Leo Strandell with 2. 5 made threes for the Knights in the first half. They are 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Davies. As we mentioned, Mason Clabo, 23 points. Ian Mostenbaker with 7. Evan Van Dam with 3. 2 points for Daniel York. Raymond Brown with 2. Max Frostley with a point. 7 threes made in the first half for Davies. 5 of those belonged to Mason Clabo. Just 1 made free throw. Foul situations, both teams had 7. Simmers, Wilbur, and Strandell, 2 fouls apiece for Central. York, Brown, Van Dam, 2 fouls apiece for Davies. Those are our first half numbers. Again, our score: Davies 38, Central 29. You're watching EDC basketball coverage on YourLiveEvent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
It's a family-oriented community.
It's a great community to raise kids in a family.
They're a safe place to raise a family, and can go four-wheeling on the trails or kayaking down the river.
Just more than knowing the family that's here, it's getting to know new neighbors.
We wanted to be somewhere that was community-oriented, and this felt just perfect.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on IRE Insurance to help manage that risk. IRE Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at ireinsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Save the dates for the Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. New this year, music from Post-Traumatic Funk Syndrome, the Freddie Justice Hypnotist, the Traveling Escape Room, Nick the Magician for Youth Day, Senior Day, Free Family Friday, the Red Letter Band, the Woodpicks, racing, and so much more. NormanCountyFair.com. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. It is where summer begins and the fun never ends.
Everybody's gonna be there.
At the half here at Fargo Davies High School, Davies 38, Central 29, quarterfinal round of the EDC tournament. Again, Thursday, all games will be played at the Shack. We'll have them for you on yourliveevent.com. But look at how the boys tournament is. The winner of this will play the winner of Shanley and Red River. The loser will play the loser of that. Well, West Fargo, Cheyenne is playing South, and then West Fargo playing Fargo North. We have that one on yourliveevent.com. Losers out games will start at 2. It'll be 2, 3:45, and then semis at 5:30 and 7:15. All those games coming your way Thursday on yourliveevent.com. Mason Claybo, 23 points in the first half to lead Davies. Eric Payne, 12 points to lead Grand Forks Central. We're going to take a break. Back with the second half coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Friday Night Racing returns this spring. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information.
Red River Valley Speedway, the fastest high bank dirt track in the upper Midwest.
And our second half just about to get underway. Davies a 9-point lead, almost at 11, 9-point lead against the Grand Forks Central Knights. And Mason Claybo will inbound the basketball to Ian Moschenbaker. And it's Claybo to drive and one to start the second half. (40-29) the score. Points coming 10 seconds into the start of the second half. Foul on Jack Simmers, his third. He's the first player with significant foul trouble on either team, and the three-point play completed. Claybo with 26 in the game, 41-29 the score. Here comes Central. Wilbur with the ball. Wilbur to Simmers, worked around to the corner, able to find Strandell. Inside to Payne, almost knocked away. Eric Payne picks it up, shot off the iron, rebound Davies. Handled by Raymond Brown. Moschenbaker with the ball. Ball taken away. Wilbur the steal, trying to shed the defense. Finds his teammate, Strandell. Strandell from the right wing, three, in and out. Brought down by Frostley. Long pass up court, almost taken away by Payne. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Davies has the basketball, 17:02 left to play. Claybo on the far sideline to inbound. Claybo to Moschenbaker. Moschenbaker guarded off by Strandell. We'll go to Claybo. Claybo to the baseline, and we're going to see a foul call. Evan Whalen's second, team second, and now that is 4 of the 5 starters with multiple fouls for Grand Forks Central. And Moschenbaker off the glass and in for a pair. 43-29 the score. 16:37 left to play. We are in the second half. Again, winner on to the championship semifinals. Losing team a losers out game coming up Thursday. Strandell in the corner to the top of the key. Whalen long two, won't land. Rebound deflected by Frostley. Comes to his teammate Brown. Brown to Moschenbaker, Claybo. Claybo misses the long three. Central's basketball. Strandell onto the near wing. Hands this one off to Simmers. Now to the corner. Drive for Whalen. Comes to Simmers. To the corner. Strandell fouled by Raymond Brown. No, it won't be Brown. Thought it was him judging by his reaction. It's actually going to be Van Dam. Either way, that's going to be a player with 3 fouls now for Davies, and that is Van Dam with 3 fouls. And Strandell hits the first shot. 43-30 the score. Next one's good. 43-31, first points of the second half coming for Grand Forks Central. 15:42 and counting left on a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Moschenbaker to Brown to Moschenbaker. 3, won't land. Rebound was tipped around by Frostley. The Knights come up with it, but unfortunately Evan Whalen slides out of bounds. So Davies will hang on to the ball, baseline. Ian Moschenbaker finds Frostley for 2. Frostley gets 2, 45-31. Whalen sets it in motion. Comes to Strandell near side, work to the left corner. Sam Strandell. Strandell tried to go to Payne, gets tipped out of bounds. I'm going to say Payne was the last to have hands on it. Caden Braflat will come into the game. 15:01 left, 45-31. Davies with the advantage. Moschenbaker to Brown. To the left side, Claybo drives, brings the defender with him, finds Frostley. Missed the shot, kept in bounds by Moschenbaker. But then he keeps it in bounds, but sends it out the other end of the court. Central's basketball. Long inbounds goes to Whalen. Able to find Payne. Sends it to Strandell. Back to Whalen on the near side to the top of the key. Strandell worked inside to Payne. Payne under triple coverage is able to find Wilbur. Wilbur misses the three. Rebound Raymond Brown. Drive for Claybo, 2, and he is fouled. And 1 again for Claybo. 47-31 the score, 16-point advantage, largest Davies has seen today. And another player with foul trouble for Central, Evan Whalen's third. Shot misses for Claybo, hits the putback and fouled again. I've never seen a player follow up an and one with another and one opportunity. Sam Strandell, he's in foul trouble. He has 3. 30 points for Claybo. Trying to go 31, he does. 50-31. That's the lead for Davies. And a steal. Claybo, the steal, puts it down. 33 points for Mason Claybo. 13:55 to play. It is 52-31. We have a timeout on the court. We'll be back here at liveevent.com.
Team at Taxmen help prepare your taxes and answer any of your tax-related questions. From financial planning, payroll services, and retirement planning, Taxman focuses on your unique tax, accounting, and consulting needs. For expert, affordable service from accountants that care about you with a combined 200 years of experience, choose Taxman. Open year-round with offices in Fargo and Moorhead. For more information, go online to fmtaxman.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
See Jared Hansen in Larimore, your agent with answers.
52-31. Davies leading Central on United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. 13:55 is all that's left in this one. Ross Wilbur to inbound for Central. Able to find Sam Strandell. Brown stays on Strandell, hands it off on the far sideline to Leo Strandell. Strandell looking for help. Finds Sam Strandell in the lane, looks around, takes a shot himself off the backboard. Rebound, Frostley. 14 points here in the second half for Davies, just 2 for Central. Raw flat across the lane, and a shot attempt denied by Payne. Frostley went up, Payne got hand on basketball. And now we'll see a foul against Moschenbaker. Moschenbaker's first. Great play for Eric Payne. Ball to the corner. Jonas with the ball. Lines up in the lane to Strandell. Back to Jonas. 3 blocked. Braflat blocked the shot. Jonas was open, went for the 3 again, will miss. It's Claybo with the rebound. Davies has the ball. 12:47 and counting left to play. This is the second half. Deep three, Claybo in and out. Payne the rebound. Eric Payne's rebound will go to Strandell. Worked up court to Leo Strandell. Back to the left side, Wilbur. To the corner, Strandell. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Central needs to pull the trigger. Strandell calls for a screen. Dribbles to the near corner. Jonas shot, good. Jonas for two. 52-33 the score. Just inside of 12 to play. Just the fourth point this half for Central. We saw in the girls' game as driving the lane, layup for Frostley. 54-33 the score. We saw last game a steal comes from Moschenbaker, and he was fouled before the shot went off. Ross Wilbur's third, so you have Simmers, Wilbur, Strandell, Whalen, all with 3 fouls, all key players in this lineup for Grand Forks Central. Second game we've had here today in the girls contest, 69-21. Davies over North. They held North scoreless in the second half of the game. And we have some extra time taken on the court. There's someone spilled a drink or something on the near side, so they're going to need some extra time to get that cleaned up. 11:41 to play. All games of this EDC tournament can be seen on yourliveevent.com. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you miss those games, they'll also be archived at yourliveevent.com. And the PA announcer announcing, thanking those who cleaned up the spot, and I think we're ready to go. There we go. Now we're set. Moschenbaker under the basket to inbound. And now we're going to get a timeout in the mix. So a timeout on the court. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
Davies with the ball, play resuming out of that timeout. Proctor drops it back to Moschenbaker. 7 on the shot clock, fade away from Moschenbaker, will miss. Rebound Payne, and Payne rolls it. No one with clear control, and they're going to call a jump ball. Jump ball to Central, 11-11 left in the game. Central led early in the contest. It was back and forth. Davies pulled in front. Central fell behind by 10 for a stretch there in the first half, and then would chip that away to 6-7, 6-7, kind of a back and forth affair, backed by 5 threes. It was 27-25 with 6:38 left to play in the first half. A 14-2 run is how Davies would close the half, and they have not looked back since then. Ball goes beyond the arc. 3 will miss for Simmers. Rebound Davies. Handled by Claybo. Claybo 33 points in this game. He hasn't scored in a stretch. Proctor to the basket, finishes hard for 2. Alex Proctor gets his first two here off the bench, 56-33 the score. 10:25 left in this game. 3 for Payne off the backboard. Proctor the rebound. Puts it into the hands of the freshman Mason Claybo. Claybo was impressive as an 8th grader last year, equally as impressive as a freshman. Proctor in the corner. To the wings of Moschenbaker, worked around into the hands of York to the post. Van Dam misses his shot. Rebound Simmers. Under 10 to play. Jonas with the ball. Back beyond the arc. Strandell near the circle. Excuse me, that's Simmers near the circle. Comes to Payne. Jonas in the corner. Back to Simmers. Simmers has it stripped away. It was a two-handed strip by Proctor. Proctor leads the charge. High off the backboard, but tipped by Moschenbaker. 11 for Moschenbaker, 58-33 the score. 20 points for Davies in this half. 4 for Central. Missed shot, Simmers. Scramble for the rebound. Central has it. Jonas shot too good. Jonas has his 4th of the game. 58-35 the score, inside of 9 left to play. Davies 19-2 on the year. Central 8-14. Not just the 1 seed. 3 for Moschenbaker. And he goes from long range. 61-35 the score. Davies the number 2 seed in the final boys basketball poll of the season. Again, polls, you take them for what they're worth. There's a few more factors, not to disparage any team that shows up in the top 10. Is off the glass, in for 2, Sam Strandell. And it goes by coach from coach, even broadcaster as to how your thoughts are really gauging teams based on the poll. But I think not the be-all, end-all, obviously, but a great gauge statewide to see where teams sit as Claybo. Big 3, 36 points for Claybo. 64-37 the score, 8 minutes left to play on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Payne doesn't finish at the basket. Rebound tipped by Proctor. Picked up by York. York off the glass, won't get it. Rebound. Frostley put back, good. Make that Van Dam for 2. 66-37 the score. Jonas hesitation shot, misses. Rebound out of bounds off the hands of Leo Strandell. It'll be Davies' basketball. Ross Wilbur will check into the game. Also into the game, Tanner Pepcorn will come in for the first time. Central's rotation has gotten altered because of foul troubles. With Simmer, Wilbur, Strandell, Whalen, all sitting on 3 fouls. And when this game was a little bit closer, it really had some havoc on the rotation. And now, of course, it's just a matter of getting some points right now for Grand Forks Central. 67-37, they trail. Wilbur far sideline. Will inbound to Pepcorn, back to Wilbur. Guarded by York. Wilbur puts it off the side of the iron. York the rebound. Here comes York. Beyond the arc to Brown. Into the hands of Claybo. Back to Brown. To the corner. York knocked away from York into the student section. Simmers last to touch. 6:58 to go. We'll have our post-game show coming up. We'll give some of our post-game awards out. And the ball gets inbounded to Claybo. To the hands of Van Dam. Back to Frostley. To Moschenbaker. Moschenbaker gets 2. 16 for Moschenbaker, 9 coming this half. 68-37 the score, 3 at the other end, misses for Simmers. Moschenbaker the rebound. That's been, a difference maker for Central as they had 5 threes in the first half. Obviously offense has been scarce all around, not just three-point field goals, but it took away their ability to chip away at deficits as 2 comes in for Moschenbaker again. 7 straight points for Moschenbaker. 70-37 the score as we approach 6 minutes left to play. Simmers will come to Strandell, and a blocking foul called against Brown. Brown's third. Him and Van Dam now both 3 fouls apiece for the Davies Eagles. Wilbur baseline. Will inbound to Strandell. And it is knocked away from him. Will go out of bounds. 5:57 left to play. Ball put in bounce. Taken away by Brown. Brown will give it back to the freshman Mason Claybo. Claybo, I feel, has played just about every minute of this game. Moschenbaker, guarded by Simmers, steps back, up for 2, and Moschenbaker, the hot hand here in the second half. He's got 20. 72-37 the score. 56 combined points between Claybo and Moschenbaker. Wilbur in the corner to Whalen. His 3 won't land. Rebound put back though, good for Strandell. 9 for Strandell. 72-39 the score. Moschenbaker almost had the ball knocked away from Simmers. Will go to Claybo. Knocked away from Claybo, he's fouled. I believe it's Evan Whalen. Evan Whalen's 4th. York in for Davies. Out will be Claybo and Moschenbaker. And I can't imagine those 2, with their 56 combined points, will be back in this game. Levi Olson into the game. So Coach Bart Manson making some changes to his starters with 4:56 to play and a 72-39 lead. Brown, shot in and out. Wilbur has it. Up court to Pepcorn. Pepcorn for 3. That one fails to touch iron. And a nice play. Whalen was falling out of bounds, threw it off of Raymond Brown to keep the ball in the hands of the Central Knights. 4:34 left to play. Ryan Drummond into the game for the first time for Davies. So Coach Bart Manson will go to his reserves as a 3 left side, misses for Wilbur. Opponents, TBD, for their Thursday matchups for these 2 teams. But we will have them on yourliveevent.com, and Whalen commits his 5th foul. He fouls out with 4:27 left to play. So York will go to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Sam Strandell will come back into the game. He hits the first free throw, 73-39 the score. And he gets the next 4 for Daniel York, 74-39. With his performance for Moschenbaker and Claybo, we will have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, but a little bit of a spoiler, those 2 may be getting some co-awards coming up. Alex Proctor called for his first personal, 4th team foul, 4:13 left to play. We are in the second half of this game. Ball inbounded, work to the near corner. Pepcorn with the ball, will 2-hand back to Strandell. Left of the lane, a drive and kick for Strandell, and it was Pepcorn trying to drive the lane. was into the hands of Wilbur. Wilbur collides with Alex Proctor. And we're going to get Proctor taken out of the game to go to the trainer. He was called for the foul, his second team's fifth. I almost said he's going to leave the game for blood time, but wrestling season has been over for a couple of weeks. Just a force of habit. We get more blood stoppages in wrestling than you do in basketball, that's for sure, as a steal comes from Levi Olson. When you call sports for all seasons, terminology gets a little tangled up. So it's not for blood time. He's exiting the game to see the trainer. The game will resume without him. York to drive. Foul against York. That will come against Strandell, his first, team's eighth. So now York will get to shoot the 1-and-1 yet again. 3:33 left to play. Win number 20 for Davies. They are 20-2 on the year. Grand Forks Central 8-15. York hits the first shot, 75-39 the score. Second one's good, 76-39 the score. We saw a shutout in the second half of the girls' game with Davies against North. Not a shutout, but just 10 points here in the second half for Central. Their offense really struggling as Payne beat the defense, couldn't finish that shot. It's kind of been the story for Central. York with the basketball. Will come back near the circle. Into the hands of York. York off the glass and one. Daniel York, he's about to get into double figures. Strike that'll be his 8th point. 78-39 the score. And three-point play completed by Daniel York. He has 9. 79-39 the score, inside of 3 to play. Strandell with the ball. Will come to Payne, into the hands of Simmers. And Simmers off the defense, 2, and 1 for Jack Simmers. Ryan Drummond called for his first, team 6. Max Minsel will come into the game for Davies. Three-point play completed by Simmers. 79-42 the score. Minsel cross half court, finds Drummond. 2.5 to play. Drummond hesitation shoot, will miss. The Central Knights with the basketball. Strandell from the wing. To the hands of Sam Strandell. He comes up to drive, held up, kicks beyond the arc. Strandell to the left side, 3 for Pepcorn. $79-45 inside of 2 to play. Three for the Knights, just misses for Max Mitzel. For the Eagles. Long 3 for Drummond will miss. Here comes third chance points. That will miss for Olson. 1.5 to play. So Davies to the semifinals of this EDC tournament. Central will go to the Shack. Simmers hits 2. Will go to the Shack with their season on the line in a losers out game. The first one of the contest coming up on Thursday. A timeout, just a substitution timeout. 1:27 left to play. More substitutions coming for the Davies Eagles. So 20-win season for Bart Manson and the Eagles. Of course, the 20 wins You can ask any coach who hits that point here of the season. As a nice step back three will miss for Living Good. Rebound Simmers. 20 points doesn't matter if it doesn't end with you as a champion. That's all most coaches will tell you they feel. As a shot off the glass and in for Simmers. 13 for Simmers, under a minute left to play. 79-49 the score. Back to Hansen. Set beyond the arc to Davis. 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Eagles. And a travel called. Will be Central's basketball, 33.2 left to play. 79-49. 29 seconds and counting to go. Of course, the Knights will play this one all the way down to 0. They do have 14 seconds on the shot clock. Shot from the left elbow, airballed, out of bounds. It'll be Davies' basketball. They're going to inbound, and they're going to let this one get to 0, and it will be a final. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is a final here tonight at Davies High School. Eagles on to the semifinals, a 79-49 win. Postgame show next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsborough community. With the City of Hillsborough Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsborough is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsborough. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsborough-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsborough.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Our final, the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Davies to the semifinals Thursday, 79-49 win over Grand Forks Central. Mason Clabo, 36 points. Ian Moschenbaker, 20. 56 combined points between those two as their team wins their 20th game of the season. Final numbers for Grand Forks Central. Eric Payne finished with 12. Jack Simmers with 13. Sam Strandell with 9. Roger Wilbur with 3. Tanner Pepcorn with 3. Kendall Chonas with 4. 2 points for Leo Strandell. Ross Weber with 3. For Davies, as I mentioned, Mason Clabo, 36 points, 23 in the first half. Ian Moschenbacher with 20. Daniel York with 9. Max Frostley with 5, Evan Van Dam 5, Alex Proctor 2, Raymond Brown with 2. Next up for Davies, have not been able to find the other scores from this tournament, but next up for Davies will be the semifinals, which will be played Thursday at 5:30 at the Shack. We'll have that at YourLiveEvent.com. Grand Forks Central will play in the losers out game at 2 o'clock. They'll play the winners and losers of Red River and Shanley. This was also the second of 2 we had for you in this game, or at this gym. Davies girls shutting out North in the second half of the game, 69-21. Davies girls on to the championship semifinal. of the EDC tournament. They will play against West Fargo, who defeated Shanley 54-52. Other side of the bracket, it was Cheyenne over Wahpeton 78-59, and Red River over Devils Lake 82-34. So here is how Friday will look in the girls tournament here in the EDC. It will begin at 2 o'clock with North and Shanley in a losers out game, 3:45 Wahpeton and Devils Lake, and then in the semifinals at 5:30, Davies and West Fargo. Then at 7:15, Cheyenne and Red River. No other scores yet reported. This may be our first final on the girls' side of this tournament. Yep, this is our first final, on the boys' side of this tournament. So we'll have more of those scores coming up. And don't forget, all games in the EDC tournament from this point forward can be found on yourliveevent.com. Time now to give away some of our post-game awards. And I said a bit of a spoiler during the broadcast, but our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game will be our Enbridge Energy Co-Players of the Game. And that will go towards Mason Claybo and Ian Moschenbaker. Claybo 36 points, Moschenbaker 20, 56 combined between the two. They will also be our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game in this win for Davies. That will do it for our broadcast here this evening. Our final on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Davies 79, Central 49. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com.